Hi, Lou from Korg here. Welcome back to Patch of the Week. We're on the modwave and we're recreating some of the soundscapes from the Death Star from the original Star Wars film. Every time the Death Star appeared on film, it was greeted by this amazing motif, which you heard in the beginning there. And also, all the time they were on the Death Star, you had this underlying rumble sound, which gave it its sort of part of its personality almost. So we're going to try and recreate that here. So first of all, I've got my initialized patch here. I'm going to go into my wave select, because I want to select a sample and then a string sound. So here we are, and then I'm going to go into my string category here. So let's just scroll down. This is the one I want, string ensemble 1. And I also want to then layer that with a second orchestral sound. So I'm going to bring up the level there of oscillator 2, and I'm going to press wave select and select sample again. Go into my list. And then I can press brass, see all the different brass sounds, and the one that I want is French horn, bells up, which is nice. Let's change the amplifier settings as well. So we want to change the envelope. So if we go in here, we're going to change the attack first of all, just to soften it up a little bit, something like that. We're going to take the sustain right down because I want it to attack and then decay like that, but I want the decay to be longer, so let's put that longer to somewhere around 5 seconds ish. There we go. So it kind of dies off like that. And I also want to change the release because I don't want it to stop dead like that either. And I take my finger off, so I'm going to go for something like so we get something like that. Let's turn on the reverb because the reverb is a big part of this sound. Double tap to turn it on. You can see we're using a preset there called Infinite Space, which is a phenomenal reverb and ideal for this, as if the Death Star was in space. And I just love the way that this Chaos Physics pad recreation on the screen here looks a bit like a Death Star as well. So that's that layer pretty much done. Let's go on to layer B. So I'm going to turn off A, turn on B. Again, we've got an initialized sound here. I've also zoned this layer, so you can see it only plays up to that B there, because that's actually the only note I want to play on this particular layer. So let's go into wave select and get the right sound. So I'm going to press sample there. Go into my list, and for this one I want some tremolo strings, so I'm going to go strings, and it's actually that first sound there I want. And I also want to change the pitch of it, so I'm going to go pitch, page across, and then go down the octave for oscillator 1. So we've got that, which is perfect. And on the second oscillator here, we're going to recreate the rumble, so we're going to go into sample, wave select, go into our list, and then press synth. And it's a noise we're looking for. So there we go, noises, just regular noise. So at the moment you can't hear that, and I want to explain why you can't hear that, because I've actually assigned the mod knob to crossfade between these sounds. If we just switch over now to the editor software, it's very clear to see what's going on. So if I look at layer B here, when I turn mod knob 1, you'll see 3 parameters actually changing. Oscillator 1's going down, oscillator 2's coming up, and also the filter is closing. So what happens is you'll get this effect. Now also oscillator 1 level, I just want to bring down a little bit to something like that. So when I turn the mod wave, not the mod wave, the mod knob, that's what happens. It's bringing in oscillator 2, which is that fantastic rumble, and you'll see it's closing the filter at the same time. And what's really cool is that you can name the mod knobs. So I've called this Death Star Rumble, and you can do that in the software there. You can see at the top. So every time I click on a parameter here, you can see over here what it's assigned to. And you can add more modulations as well. So this is modulating 3 things at once, which is really, really cool. So there's our finished sound. So if we go down the octave, so we're going and creating that kind of effect. So we're down the octave now. Turn on the other layer. And then we can bring in the rumble. So there we go. That's Patch of the Week done for this time. Join us next time and we'll be making another amazing sound for you.